tell the story that you told me before with the drug trafficker. So, go ahead.
Yeah, and then can you remind me about the child endangerment stuff?
Yeah, sure. I'll write that down. Go ahead and hit us with that story you told me
Walter,
earlier.
let me explain.
Crazy
let me break
story
it down.
here.
So we let this guy in on an NTAOR, right? So imagine you're coming from whatever country, you go to the border, we process you within 2 days, and now you get a plane ticket wherever you want to go. That wasn't good enough for you, Walter. You want to bring even more people into my country. Our country, right? It's all of our country, right? You have papers, bro? You better have your papers on you. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, Walter.
Yeah. No, but so it wasn't enough that we let you in. You're getting all this money. Now you gotten flown. You understand that part. Now they come back to the border to go get their buddies in that are probably committed crimes because they can't get an NTOR because some people we don't give the NTOR to.
Okay.
Maybe they committed a crime in America. They beat their wife in a DUI.
Okay.
They did leave. Now they're like trying to sneak in. So now they're going back for their buddy. And they got a gun on them. Or they're doing it for money. They're going to pick up, like, you're here, you're like, I want to make money. Like, all right, we got this guy from whatever country. He's a bad dude. You're going to bring him in. You're not going to go without being strapped, maybe. So you have a gun on you, and you're doing a little meth, whatever. You got drugs. So now he's at the border with drugs and a gun, personal use drugs, and a gun, picking up more people. Do you follow that so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Then he gets arrested because that's illegal. You can't have this guy in your car. You can't have drugs. You can't have a gun. Locally, they didn't charge him. They gave him to us. Our AUSA, our Assistant U.S. Attorney General,
Assistant United States Attorney, federal prosecutor, guys.
Yeah.
Federal prosecutor.
Like a DA, local DA. He doesn't charge. So we just take the gun, take the drugs, NTOI that guy. He gets flown wherever he wants, maybe. And the other guy doesn't. He just gets released. So, like, if I'm driving through New York with a gun, I'm probably looking at 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Without license, they just getting off scot-free, uncharged.
No way.
Oh, yeah, I seen it, dude.
Yo, they have more rights than us. What's
Crazy,
fuck?
right?
Yeah, more rights. And then,
crazy,
then I had
right?
another case. Then I witnessed. It wasn't me. I had another one with the child endangerment, Mexican mother, Mexican father, and a daughter. Were they all related? Most likely they seemed to be. The girl was 9. They were all in a trunk, driving on Interstate 10.
Okay.
Get pulled over. They were in the trunk. They get pulled over by a drunk driver. Walter, stay with me here. So they get pulled over by a drunk driver, 2 parents and a kid in the trunk, 3 people.
Okay, so they get pulled over by local law enforcement.
Stone Garden, which is local law enforcement working for us.
Okay, but the driver was drunk.
Yeah, because the guy's swerving all over the road.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can basically just go on any road in America, close your eyes, put your lights on.
What is this, Arizona State Police?
Yeah,
Stop them?
DPS. Yeah,
Okay,
which is the state police.
Yeah, Department of Public Safety.
And by the way, on that road, you can close your eyes, put your lights on. You'll probably pull over people getting trafficked.
I believe it.
Without the
Interstate Highway
papers.
10, guys, it starts in Jacksonville and it goes all the way to LA, one of the most popular smuggling highways. But continue on, sorry.
So the parents and the
Interstate
kid.
10.
So now, not only did you, like, if you want to do it for yourself, that's whatever. Like, if you want to go in a trunk and get trafficked, but you bring your daughter, you bring your friggin' 9-year-old daughter, beautiful little girl, bro, like a normal little girl. And the mother, like, you're adults, you bring your daughter, and the guy is drunk. Not only, you don't even check the guy, you don't even have an option to say, like, you're shit-faced, you're drunk, I don't want to go in your trunk. Gets pulled over. I forget what happened to the guy, but they didn't get in child endangerment charges. Think about that. Isn't that a child endangerment? In 110-degree weather, too. It's like 115 out that day.
In the trunk.
In the trunk.
A lot of aliens die doing that.
In the trunk.
With your daughter. Like, do you know how angry I'm Italian, I got a little bit of a temper. I mean, it wasn't a happy day for me. And you got to go home after that and say, we let that guy in the country.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia.
Yeah. Fucking crazy, man. And just so the audience understands, endangerment, right? So if you catch someone smuggling illegal aliens, right? And they put the aliens in a precarious situation, whether it's the trunk of a car in hot weather or the windjammer in the trucks or, in the back of a trailer that's heated. The person that smuggles them typically gets an enhancement of endangerment where they'll get more time. But now, not only are they like letting the illegal aliens in that were brought in, they're not even charging the smuggler. Like you gave that example where the guy was a legal alien, goes into the country, comes back to smuggle other aliens because that's a whole other crime. Coming in illegally versus smuggling aliens in is another crime.
It's like worse.
And the prosecutor's offices are so overwhelmed, I guess, that they're not even taking these felony charges for human smuggling. Which is AUSC 3024 for the audience if you guys want to nerd out.
Do you remember there's a
it's
verse
crazy.
in the Bible that talks about the end times and it says wrong will be right, right will be wrong?
Yeah.
It's happening right now.
It's happening. I love the Christian talk because I came to God. I love it. Listen, faith without works is dead.
Yeah.
Faith without works is dead. If you consider yourself a Christian, faith without works is dead, and that's all I'll say, man.
Yeah.
You can see where I stand. I'm not a perfect guy. I'm going to go out and sin a lot. But faith without works is dead. You can call me whatever. You can't say I don't believe in Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was other things.
What?
We have, up in Canada, they get smuggled. Like we have a lot of Haitians that we let in from Canada.
I was going to ask you about the Northwest border. What's going on there? So
Madness.
obviously we talked about the Southwest border. It's all fucked up.
Can someone Google Swanton sector? The statistics are crazy. It's like insane. Like I don't want to get the wrong. It's crazy. If you just type in Swanton sector,
Swanton sector border patrol.
I think the last 23 years don't even compare to this year.
Really?
Yeah, dude. So I go up there to get away from this to clear my head.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I can't be around this. And it was closer to Boston too. I want to be, my mother makes a good lasagna. So makes a good lasagna kid. I call my mother. I go, she's a 68-year-old woman. I say, Ma, get up here now. 3 hours later, she's in the.
Come up here, Ma.
Yeah. But so I'm not gonna say I got up there, but I was like, oh, it'll be slower. I'm not gonna have to watch these people just get let in every day. I'm gonna have to assist it. No. It was slammed, bro. And a lot of Haitians, they get immediate NTAOR. And it's below freezing. You're talking 30, 25. They're walking in a field. Their kids don't even have jackets on, bro. Damn. The woman, and I'm not trying to be, I'm really not trying to be funny, but this is kind of sick. The woman was more conservative about her weave. I'm like, I got to take your hair out, lady. She's like, no, you're not. I'm like, I got to search you.
Yeah.
You could have something. She's like, and then she had chicken. I'm like, I'm throwing you chicken wings in the basket in the way. You can't have food when we let you in the country.
Yeah.
I go, you're more concerned about your chicken wings and your weave than your kid not having a coat on in 30-degree weather.
That's crazy. Bro. Holy shit.
I mean, just if you go to
you
news,
want us to show this
the news.
What did you want us to type in?
Just Swan sector border, busy.
Okay, busyness. Okay, or
yeah, encounters.
Encounters.
You didn't go to news or something.
Yeah, encounter.
But images, possibly.
Images ain't gonna help, bro. You gotta put.
If you just hit news, it'll pop.
Yeah, put news.
No, you just click the news button. Yeah. Record. Yeah.
Boom. Okay. Record migrant traffic from Canada prompts Border Patrol agent surge and new limits on asylum seekers. So what are they doing? Are they coming into Canada and then coming through the border?
For a while, you could fly from Mexico to Canada on a week visa. They did stop that. You could just fly to Canada on a visa, vacation there. Then you.
So some illegal aliens were exploiting this Canadian visa to do this.
Yeah. Which is on them.
Yeah. So they get this Canadian visa that gives them a week, and they literally just use that to get up there and then come into the Northwest border.
And some people go into Canada. Oh, dude, up north is crazy. We have people. My station's the #1 station, I believe. If it's not, it's top 3, but it's a lot. We have 47, 50 drive-throughs. That's when you drive through the border, which is a whole other thing.
Okay.
Imagine that you get into a car, you're that wild, you get into a car and you drive across the border.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole another thing. That's
Are they not even getting checked in? They just come in?
No, then we NTA. Then they'll go on chases, kind of quad. We don't even say.
Oh shit!
And they're getting the cop. So then it's a rental car. So then they're getting NTA'd after they drive through if it's a family unit.
So let me get this straight. They get a Canadian visa
right now. Yeah,
they get. So let me just so I make sure I understand. So these crooks are getting a Canadian visa.
They even find gypsies from Romania, whatever country, gypsies
from everywhere.
They're gypsies. Yeah.
They get these visas,
certain countries. Yeah. I don't want to say.
What are the main countries you would say that do this?
You get a lot of Irish gypsies, a lot of Irish travelers, a lot of Haitians, a lot of Romanian travelers, a lot of English travelers.
Okay, so they get this visa, go to Canada,
get a rental car,
come into the country.
Drive into the country.
They just drive in.
They'll get we have
they
barriers.
Don't stop.
Some of them get stuck on the barriers. Some of them get stuck. Yeah.
And then some of them run from you guys.
Oh yeah.
And they don't even get prosecuted. They just get an NTAOR.
Yes, and then the car gets towed we don't seize the car. We tow it for storage, and they go back to the car rental. They go back
to Canada.
No. That we towed in America, and they're able to go get the car back.
No way.
They go use the car again. They go to the tow yard to get the car back, dude. And I'm the crazy one, and I'm sitting here and I'm crazy.
What
for speaking out, dude? I didn't sign up for that part.
So they get chased, and then you guys apprehend them, give them an NTAOR, then they go get the car back that they were running from you guys in.
Yo.
And then we're not supposed to talk about it. We're not supposed to speak to the media. And I just want to say this for everyone that's questioning what I'm doing. You're not supposed to talk about it, right? So you're held to silence. You know that.
Of course, yeah.
Immigrants are coming in. Forget about it.
Oh, this talk to speech?
Oh, that was $100?
Oh, shout out to you, Dr.
Yeah.
84. Immigrants are coming in. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Paisan. Come on.
Forget about it.
Sorry, keep going.
No, yeah, do all the super chats. I want you guys to be successful.
Yeah,
man.
no. You good.
I want you guys to go and prosper and have a good life.
Shit, we might need to get him a GoFundMe after this.
Yeah, we'll read.
Damn.
Take
I want
care
you
of
to
your
finish.
boy, bro.
Yeah.
Please. You know what I mean? My parents.
No, we're gonna be in contact.
Yeah.
Finish what you were saying.
I forgot already. My brain.
They run away and then they still get NTAs.
I was gonna say
they
about
gotta come
talking.
back.
Yeah, of course. So we're not really supposed to talk about it. Obviously, this is like against the policy. So what I would say is, I think I said this earlier. I took an oath, the same oath that I believe you took,
Same one,
to
yeah.
protect the country against enemies, foreign and domestic. But I'm not supposed to talk about this, which is my policy. Does that supersede my duty to let the American public know what's really happening?
Good point.
Because I haven't given you guys an opinion
Yeah, there's all things that are really going on.
that I've seen.
Yeah.
So where does that, even out? I don't know. I have a duty to let the public know.
Yeah.
Don't you feel a little bit safer now knowing? You're on guard now. You're like, wait a second, this is like bad, bro.
What you've told me today is fucking shocking. As someone that came
And I'm
from
not even that
world,
smart. Yeah.
Someone that came from that world and knows exactly what you're talking about when we're talking about how we process illegal aliens and let them into this country right now versus a few years ago.
But you've seen the pictures.
It's fucking shocking, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
What the fuck is Mayorkas doing? Because I don't know if he was the Secretary of Homeland Security when I was in.
What have any of us doing?
Yeah, like what is he like?
Talking about Mayorkas, so then I went and I tried to talk to a senator, and
Okay.
I did. I went to Capitol Hill, kid. Your boy was at the the big one of the building, the Senate Hart building, talking to Ron Johnson. Jeez, the stomach's not doing too good. It's a little too much.
wait, so what did he say?
He said, "You seem like a good kid. You're probably better off not saying nothing." Pretty much.
Wow,
He said, "At best, I can write you a letter, and to help you out if you go public. At best, I can write you a letter."
So you
He
told
goes
him
down-
what you told us, and that's what he told
he
you.
gave me like 10, 15 minutes, bro. He didn't really. He was like, "Yeah, we've been down this road before. They're their own agency. If you don't want to work there, you don't have to." I'm like, dude, I signed up to protect my country. Like, you think I care? You got me confused with somebody that cares. Like, I care about my country.
Yeah.
I don't care about a paycheck, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a worker, kid. Whatever.
See,
So then he's like, yeah, if the House members can maybe subpoena you. But Senate doesn't have subpoena power. I can at best write you a letter. I'm like, how about you show some support and say this kid has the urgency to come forward. Sorry.
this is what I was mentioning earlier when I spoke to you. The people of powers that be, they don't care. So they know what's happening, as you stated earlier, and it's like, don't give a fuck. So you telling people about it, they're like, okay, go ahead. We'll just fuck you up and then continue on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they don't care.
And that's why I'd urge people to really look into God. Look into your God. I'm not here to preach, but look in, because when you get that strength and that power, bro, it's so powerful that you don't care.
I'll tell you this. The best message to get people is God. That's
Listen,
it.
I'm not here to preach it. I'm just telling you, but I
I'm
wouldn't
just
be
saying.
here otherwise.
Yeah.
I'd probably be on a street corner if I really didn't have God, you know? Like I said, both my brothers were drug addicts. The cycle continues. So, but they think that and I don't want to get too preachy, but they think that this life is all that matters, the material,
Nah.
the thing, the courage. I got to have,
test.
bro, if I can't do I'm God, country, family. I'm God, country, family. When I took this job, I said, if you're trying to protect the country, you run into a door. Listen, I've been shot at, but that's like a whole nother thing. But if you run into that door and you're trying to protect America, I'm behind you, bro. I'm not the best marksman. I'm not a Green Beret. I'm going regardless if I got a wife and kids at home.
Yeah.
So I'm God, country, family. So I got to put the country first, and I got to speak out.